Back again with one more short video. This time we are back looking at some great facts, and these have been shared by the user whose name is listed here because I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that one. But it says FTDs for 2 weeks in a row with massive price suppression. We'll have a read of it, and it is under Tinfoil Hat on Reddit. Again, massive shout out to the user for posting it because I do think it is a good piece. Then we are of course going to break it down. This is a classic sign of bullish days ahead. Historically, all stocks with massive runs, i.e. squeezes, behaved exactly such as this one. Could I be wrong? Honestly, highly unlikely. Could this continue for more weeks? Maybe, or perhaps not. The recent halt was an absolute damage control move on this runaway train. I believe the best thing that can happen to those who wait, the best things do happen to those who wait. Something big is going on. In my humble opinion, the halt and recent price manipulation was designed to shave off some cream off the top. Just an example, just making these numbers up for the sake of the discussion. If we was at the top at 1k, it's now 600. Use any number as you like, but it's not trying to imply that 1k is the max, it's just an example to simplify things. Now of course nobody knows how high this one can go, but this was damage control. For some reason this may happen again, and obviously it's just a sign of what's to come. That's my personal view. I think this is something which they definitely could try again, because we have all been prepared for halts in the past. Now we're going to break this down more, but I do want to get to the end of it first. So it says, again, this is just my observation, I'm doubling down and will be acquiring more shares this week. The dip before the rip is not a myth, and that's how it works. Now again, as I was saying there, breaking down each of these points individually, the halt alone, yeah. Now, I do think what the individual has said about kind of taking some off the top, the absolute high, is a very interesting theory right there indeed. That definitely is one way of viewing it, and that's why I do like to have a look at many different people's opinions, because we do get all of these different ideas. Now, of course, this is not guaranteed to be the case. As it says, it is just an opinion and an observation. But I do agree with the fact that this pausing of price with the halt, and of course on top of that, the price action that we are seeing definitely is damage control in some ways. I do believe they are possibly trying to get apes to sell, but clearly that isn't going to work. So maybe it definitely could be true about the intention of the halt. Now again, going back to that point that I was making just a moment ago, looking at where we are right now, I do think something big is going on, as the user does say. I think going forwards into this next week, I am getting even more excited than where I was in the previous week, because again, the previous week, whilst it was red, it shows us the sentiment which is going on behind the scenes. I believe it does point to the fear that we are seeing from them, because clearly, if this one was to run, it would have consequences for them. Now, I think where we are now, we're coming to a point where there isn't really much room to go down anymore. So the question is, what does happen? Because at some point soon, something is going to break the cycle, in my personal opinion, as the user also agrees. I do think it is going to be a case of good things come to those who wait. Because at the end of the day, we are not the ones who are paying the borrow fees. We are not the ones who are suffering with these sorts of penalties and prices that we just have to pay. Obviously, the only fee for apes is buy and hold. They don't have to pay any maintenance fee. They don't realize their losses or profits until they sell their shares. And that is the fantastic thing about being on the ape side, if you ask me. Now, with that being said, guys, it is a goodbye. Again, another short video, but more to come later. So I hope that I will see you in that too. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.